feeling good, smelling good. So we gonna get started. Um, what y'all doing right now? Hopefully everybody doing good though. All right, so first off, we gonna start with the uh golden mantra deck. Okay, give us some cards for the collective from this golden mantra deck. Okay, for the AM. Give us some cards. Okay, keep going. What's going on? Okay. All right. It was an interruption. So you might get interrupted by something going on. You might be interrupted, collective. Okay, that was a big interruption. Wow. All right. Give us some cards for the collective from this golden mantra deck. What do they need right now? Give us the truth. What does the collective need right now from the golden mantra deck? Okay. They gave us one. It says, I care for myself. I give myself what I need when I need it. Okay. And you are capable of doing that. There's people out here that can't, give, that type of resource or affection to themselves. It's sad, but you need to get with self. That's the main thing for right now. You have to get with yourself and take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Really love on yourself, okay? Whatever that looks like for you, okay? Give us some cards from the crystal deck for the collective. What do they need this AM from the crystal deck? Okay. All right. Give us some cards. Make sure y'all tapping the screen. And my products are up in the corner. You can tap that and, buy now. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Give us some cards. Give us the truth. What crystals does the collective need right now from the crystal deck? Okay. All right. What we got? It says Peridot. Okay, collective Peridot. All right. It says, I deserve a limitless joy and abundance. Okay. And Peridot is a conductor of that. I mean, Peridot is I wouldn't say a conductor, a magnet. That's what I meant to say. A magnet for the abundance and that limitless joy that you seek. You know what I mean? So get you some Peridot collective because it's for you for those things that you deserve, that limitless joy and abundance. Okay. All right, we're gonna get some messages from the universe. What does the universe want to say to the collective right now? Okay, give us some cards for the collective, for messages from the universe. Okay, give us the truth. What does the collective need right now to hear some encouraging word from the universe? All right, thank you. All right, what do we got? It says every situation in life is temporary. So, when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Okay? So, if you're not having good days right now, collective, it's okay, because that time won't last forever and you need to know that that will pass and you will be back to your cheerful or whatever state you were in that you enjoy. Okay. Next, what we got, it says, if people are gossiping about you or spreading rumors, don't fall for it. No one is worth lowering your vibration for. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. Okay, collective. So, hurt people hurt people. So if somebody out there gossiping about you, it's because they don't feel so good about themselves and they need that, I guess, anchor, or I don't know what the hell they would call it, a distraction. Yeah, a distraction from what the hell's going on with them. Okay, collective. So if people gossiping about you, don't worry about that because if you know it's a lie, it doesn't even matter. You're not gonna justify none of that shit. Okay. Next, it says your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Okay, collective, cuz yesterday I had to do some readings, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get to my lives yesterday, but still I was still here. I posted something, just so y'all could, reflect or whatever. But, we have to make sure we have time for everything. All right, next it says things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotions, contracts are going to come into your hands. Come on now. Hmm. Can you see the progression? Okay. So stop worrying about things that aren't popping like you want them to right now because listen, it's about to, and this is the rest period. You get your rest period or whatever, and you still have to maintain all the things that you put your hand in, them pots that you're stirring. Okay, let it cook. Stop playing with them. All right. Next and last, you got prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once, okay, collective? It's time to focus on you. Self healing takes time and a lot of self love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush, okay, collective? So, yeah, I'm healing, but, if I'm not all the way healed, I'm not going to force myself into anything. I don't give a fuck what it is, work, job, people. No. Okay, if I'm not all the way healed, I'm not going to force myself to follow a deadline that someone else has brung about. You understand? Okay. All right, collective. So, yeah, prioritize your healing. And if it's interfering with your healing, then that's not a priority. Like, that must go. Okay. Whatever that is. Okay. People, places, and things, love. All right. All right, let's get some cars. It's time for y'all questions. Y'all up in here? All my question people. It is time for your questions. If you don't know how this goes, we, you know, shuffle. Whatever comes out, that's how many questions you have answers to. Okay. All right. All right. Give us some answers to the questions for the collective. What do they need answers to? Okay, give us the truth. What are the answers to the questions that the collectives have this AM? Give us some answers. Okay, those cars got stuck. Like what? All right. So you guys got two. All right. Two answers. All right. First question. Go ahead, loves. Ask your question. All right, it says you should pursue a different course of action. Whatever question that was, you shouldn't keep pursuing that because it's not for you. It probably will never be for you. So don't, just let it go, whatever that was. All right. Okay. Last question. It says think it through, okay? Think it through. Think about, if you should really even be thinking about that question. You know what I'm saying? Think it through. Has it something that you have gotten over, gotten through, and now you want to go back to say, "Oh, I'm stronger now." No, the hell you aren't, okay? You prayed to get out of that shit. Don't go back to it, whatever it is, okay? But think it through, okay? And hopefully you will come to that conclusion that yeah, was gone in past, leave that shit where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Okay, especially if it was turmoil and traumatic and shit. All right, all right. Next, we about to get into what lies beneath the hidden futures. Okay, we gonna grab some cards out of here and then we gonna just clarify them with this deck. Okay, that's what we'll do today. All right. Okay, give us some cards for the collective or some hidden truths or what is lying beneath something that they don't know that they should know. Okay, give us some cards for the collective for this AM. Give us the truth. What is going on for the collective that they don't know about that they should know about? Okay, give us some cards for the collective. What is going on? All right. Let's see what we got. First up is a hater. It's always a damn hater somewhere. Yeah, they just don't never learn their damn lesson. Like, put all that energy you putting out, put it into your damn self. Okay, maybe you would be a happier person. I mean, if you're working on self. Okay, next, what's up? It says destroyed, shattered, broken. Okay, completely ruined. Uh-huh, that's what happened to haters, you know? And it says someone hates nothing about you, okay? But the hater do shit, okay? Yeah, and it's caution, all right? There's caution about somebody that hates nothing about you, okay? And this hater, okay? The hater is destroyed, and it says, I hate nothing about you, but there's caution, okay? Because there's a hater that wants to destroy you. Yeah, hater, you gonna be sad as a motherfucker. Okay. All right, we're just gonna clarify this because we can. All right. Give us some cards for clarification for what's going on in this situation. What is going on in this situation for the collective? What do they need to know? Give us the truth, okay? Yes, give us the truth. What is going on with hater and destroy? Give us some cards for hater and destroyed. Okay. Give us some cards for hater and destroyed. Okay. For the collective. Did we have anything turned over? Oh, no. All right. What we got? Something fell. Hold on. All right. Okay. First up, what we got? It says hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Okay. The hater is destroyed. Okay. We see that the hater, and then it says destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. Yeah, they're feeling hopeless. Okay. Because it didn't work, whatever they were doing. Okay. The secrets, mysteries, concealing. Okay. The lies that they were telling, it didn't work. Maybe it backfired on this person that was partying, having fun, club, risky, fun with friends and shit. The haters always partying because they think shit's sweet. Okay. Yeah. And they penny pinching. It says financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Okay. This hater is budgeting now, penny pinching because they've been throwing out lies. Okay. What you thought was going to happen. Yeah. Somebody wants to travel and communicate a message to you. Okay. Somebody wants to bring you a message about the strength and the empowerment that you give them. Okay, the sun that they see above your head. Okay, they like, oh my God, I know who you are. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, they want integration and union. Okay, this hater, what? Yeah, you're not doing that. Somebody is mad because a hater. No, the hater is mad because somebody wants to integrate with you. Okay, somebody sees the sun. Somebody's been penny pinching. Most likely it's the hater. Okay, because they had some vanity and pride. Okay, pride don't get you nowhere, but sitting there looking at yourself, okay, in the mirror like, damn, I shoulda, I coulda, too late. All right. Yeah, it says talking. It says interest, waiting messages, texts, calls, emails, talking more. Okay, somebody wants to talk more with you. Okay, and the hater is mad and destroyed. That is like, what? What are you doing? Okay, that this has been illuminated, revealing the truth, confessions. Somebody shedding light on. Well, I'm doing that now, but somebody is actually seeing that shit in real time. That the hater has been always been the fucking hater, and they tried to destroy somebody, but they destroyed themselves. Okay, because they was clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying on you. Okay, and justice has come. It says legal matters, court visit, legal papers, divorce. Okay, like I said, somebody wants to leave this hater alone because they hate nothing about you. Okay, and they want you to know that this hater really hates y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay, give us something. Give us some cards. Okay, for I hate nothing about you and caution. What is going on with I hate nothing about you and caution for the collective? Give us some cards for I hate nothing about you and caution. All right. Okay. I think something fell. Hold on. I mean, all right. All right. What we got? Okay. It says adrenaline, okay, roller coaster, ups and downs, highs and lows, rush of feelings, okay, good and bad. This person hates nothing about you, but they going through some things, okay, some roller coaster ride, okay, maybe with that hater, okay, and they're feeling withdrawn, okay, single, lonely, and solitary, okay. They found that they need to be cautious with this hater because shit just ain't right, okay. Yeah, and they want only you. It says devoted, attached, crave. Okay, this person hates nothing about you. They want only you, but they have to be cautious. Why? Okay, it says coffin, new beginning, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic endings. Okay, yeah, maybe they just got out of the relationship with the hater, and the hater is still on their ass. Like, yo, what's up? I thought you just needed some time. Like, whoop. Okay. Yeah, there's caution. Yeah. It says magnifying glass, showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. Okay, this hater maybe found some love notes because in the magnifying glass it say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay, maybe this hater saw something in someone's phone that is telling them, oh my God, you still want this bitch. Like, what? Okay, yeah, and that's toxic. Okay, unhealthy poison, delusion, nasty behavior. Okay, this hater has some nasty ass behavior. Okay, they are showing out and showing up. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay, somebody want to have a celebration, gifts in abundance, okay? And they know they can't do this with this hater because this hater always damn hating. Okay, so how you gonna have some good shit if you're always in hate mode? Okay, yeah, lusting and shit, bareback and forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy. Okay, if your love ain't right, your money ain't right. Did you know that it's a connection? If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, and if you don't love yourself enough when you're alone, you ain't gonna have no motherfucking money because it's a love that is the connection, okay? Love is the energy that flows just like money, okay? They all energies. You gotta just know how to, get your connection, how you fit in, how you weave in them wires and connections and shit, okay? And somebody's closed off, okay? Guarded resistance, okay? They like, nah, they want to return. Okay, they closed off to this hater and they want to return to you. They say, "Can I get a second chance? An opportunity to make amends?" Okay, this person wants to return to you. Okay, but yeah, they still on dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stands. Okay, they still out here doing the same thing. You don't want that. Okay, collective, you don't want nothing that's attached to nothing else. Okay, yeah. That's how that shit go. Okay. Hopefully y'all got that. If y'all didn't, you can go to my YouTube page. It will be there. And you can look for it in the description box for the date. Okay. The date will be posted for when it came, when I said it, and what day that was. All right. Okay. So lastly, we're gonna get some numbers and messages to top this reading off. And we out of here. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Uh-oh. Hold on. These guys want to run. Get y'all butt beggars. Yeah, there we go. All right. We just gonna put that like that. Okay. All right. Give us some cards for the collective. What do they need to top this reading off for numbers and messages? Okay. Give us some numbers and messages for the collective to top this reading off. Okay. Give us the truth. What does the collective need for numbers and messages from this oracle deck? Okay. Give us some cards. Thank you. Okay. Something fell. All right. What we got? What we got? We got a number two. Okay, it says justice. It says use your intuition to set your moral compass. Okay, the things you would do when ain't nobody looking, and they still the same as you would do when everybody looking. Okay, where's your morals at? Okay, what do you do? What do you feel like is right and wrong? And do you still do it even if it's wrong? Okay. All right. Next, you got High Priestess. It says, trust your own counsel first. All right. That's another two. All right. Make sure you go within first. Okay. Before you come to tarot, before you come to readings, make sure you go within first. You should only be coming here again for confirmation. Okay, loves. All right. Next, you got a nine. It says, be careful of seeing things that are not there. Okay. Don't fall for no damn illusions. Okay. You need to see things in black and white, okay? Shit that's really there, that's in front of you, okay, collective? Don't be going on what somebody said is gonna happen. Hell no. You gotta put work in, okay? That's the only way you gonna get your rewards is if you work for it, okay? Next, you got a three. It says reach out for the help you need when you need it, okay, collective? So if you need help, reach out to people, the people that you know is gonna be able to help you or whatever, however is going for you. But sometimes that could be helping a stranger. Okay, it all depends who God sent to you, who the divine got lined up for your path. You know how that shit go. They just start popping up when you need some shit. Just start popping up. Okay. Next, you got a number nine. It says a worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. Okay. Worrying ain't gonna change it. Okay. You can't sit up all night worrying about some shit that you can't change. Give it to God. Give it to the divine. Okay, it's time for you to give up them burdens and them things that you just can't handle. You just can't take care of that shit. So you have to give it up to God so he can handle that and show you who he is. You know what I'm talking about? Who she is. However you see it. All right. That's exactly what matters is how you see it. What's your perception? You know what I'm talking about? And that's how you base your reality. But some people just be out here, but it's okay. All right. Next, you got a 10. Okay, collective. It says everything you've planned for has worked out. So be happy. Like, get there. Get in that vibration of you having your shit done already. Okay. Just know it's coming. All right. All right. Next, you got the Queen of Pentacles sitting on the throne. Okay, with that big old coin. Yeah. It says focus on your home, family, success, and abundance. Okay, like I said, you got to make sure you balance everything. Everything needs a balance. So you're gonna have to, put some things to the side sometime. You might have to do what you gotta do, but it is what it is. And that way everything gets done. Okay, everything gets the attention that it needs. Okay. All right. So your numbers for today is 2293. And then you got 1049. All right. Those are the numbers. Do what you will with them. Get you some money. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be careful. And most of all, be you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only one you love. And the sooner y'all get that through y'all head, the better off you'll be. Okay. You'll be out here manifesting on a drop of a dime. Be like, ooh, and it's right there. Okay. I love y'all. Peace. Peace. And peace, peace, and peace.